Hey there, I'm Jack.
And I'm Sarah. Welcome to Everyday English.
Today we're going to look at how to write a formal letter or email.
A formal letter or email is one that you'd send to someone that you don't know, or to someone in a position of authority. For example, your boss. It will probably look quite different to an informal letter, the kind that you'd send to a family member or a friend.
There are lots of different situations where you might need to write a formal letter or email. For example, at work, to communicate with colleagues and clients, or to make a complaint, or to say thank you, to apologise, to request something, or to apply for a job.
So say, for example, I've just found a great job advertised and I want to apply. I'm going to need to write a formal letter of application. I'm going to start by writing my name and address in the top right-hand corner of the letter like this. Then in the left-hand corner, I'm going to write the date and the name, title and address of the recipient. Of course, if this were an email, I wouldn't need to include either of those. Now I have to think about a greeting or salutation. The most common way to start a formal letter is to say dear or to, then use the title and the last name of the person you're writing to. For example, Dear Ms. Jones.
Titles can be difficult, and you have to make sure you get them right. Mr. can be used for a man, unless he has a professional title like doctor or professor. If you're writing to a woman and she doesn't have a professional title, you have to choose between Mrs., Miss or Ms. Mrs. is used for a married woman, and Miss is used for a young girl and sometimes for an unmarried woman. Ms. can be used for either. Because men's titles don't change when they're married, many women think their title shouldn't either. So lots of women prefer Ms. And it's probably the safest to use if you're not sure.
If you don't know the name of the person you're writing to, then you can start your letter with to whom it may concern, or Dear Sir, Madam.
Here's an example of where formal written English can be really different to spoken English. You wouldn't often say something like, Dear Sir, or to whom it may concern. But it's really common in letter writing. Also, when you're writing an email, you won't usually use to whom it may concern, even if you don't know the person.
Paragraphs help to break up the text, making it easy to read. They can also indicate that a new point is being introduced. Now, your letter doesn't have to be long, but it does need to be clear. In your first paragraph, you can introduce yourself and say why you're writing. That's the reason or the goal for your letter. For my job application, I'm going to start with, I am writing to apply for the position of shark handler.
If you are writing to request more information, you might start with, I am writing to request. To confirm an appointment, you might say, I am writing to confirm. If you are writing in response to something, you could say, I am writing in response to. You might be writing to provide more information. I wish to inform you. Or you might be writing to apologise for something. I am writing to apologise.
The second paragraph can be used to further explain your reason for writing, or to give specifics or examples. And the third can be used to make suggestions of what should be done to accomplish your goal or solve your issue. Here, you could say something like, please don't hesitate to contact me. Please let me know as soon as possible. I hope we can resolve this matter. I look forward to hearing from you.
Then it's time to sign off your letter. The most common phrases to use in a formal letter are yours sincerely, yours faithfully, or best regards, followed by your signature and finally your name. If it's an email you're writing, then your name should be enough. All right, Sarah, let's have a look at your job application.
Okay, right. It says, Dear Ms. Jones, my name is Sarah Larson and I am writing in regard to the role of shark handler at the Sydney Aquarium. While I did not have a lot of experience with sharks, I really like seafood. I am a fast learner and a fast swimmer, and I feel I would be an excellent addition to your staff. I hope to hear from you soon.
Let's have a look at another example of formal writing. This is an example of a formal email that you might send to a university lecturer. Dear Professor Smith, I was unable to attend my biology tutorial today due to a doctor's appointment. Would it be possible to let me know what work I missed and what homework was given out? Thank you for your time. Best regards, Jack Evans. As you might have noticed, there are some differences between letters and emails. Emails are usually shorter, and you don't need to worry so much about formatting, like including the addresses and date and signature. But there are some similarities. For example, it's best to use the salutation Dear, followed by the recipient's title and their last name. There's also a formal sign-off, in this case, best regards.
Well, I hope that's helped to give you some tips about formal writing.
Why don't you try writing your own formal letter or email?
We'll see you next time.